This program on investing under regulation crowdfunding is not investment advice.
Rising with the crowd, power unbound, change makers lead where hope is found. Superpowers for good, shaping the fate. Investors and dreamers open the gate. Supercross stands loud, proud and true, building tomorrow for me and you.
Have you ever thought there must be a better way to clean our homes, a safer, less toxic solution? Haven't you ever thought, if there were a better way, I would love to invest in it? Well, today I have that opportunity for you. I have with us an amazing entrepreneur who has built a company that produces very safe and very effective household cleaning tools, moisture, all kinds of great household products that are just better, and you have the opportunity to invest in them. Stick around. You don't want to miss this. So welcome to the Super Crowd Presents Superpowers for Good. I'm your host, Devin Thorpe. And our guest today is Matt Condon. He is the founder of Emerald Prairie Homes, or Emerald Prairie Home. Matt, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Devin.
Well, we're thrilled. You make your products fundamentally. There's kind of a key ingredient, HOCl. What on earth is that, and why is it so effective and safe?
Yeah, so thanks for asking. The core ingredient in most of our products is hypochlorous acid, which ironically enough is not a new chemistry. It's been around since World War I. We treated soldiers with that chemistry. It is an incredibly powerful antibacterial disinfectant. As I said, there's no controversy about it in science. It would be ubiquitous throughout the country and the world if not for the way that the kind of chemical industrial complex evolved. And so we are so proud to bring forward a product that we have an EPA certified line as well as a home line that we're very proud to represent and bring to the marketplace that is exponentially more effective than many of the common cleaners, yet is also incredibly safe for humans. And one of the things that I'm also most proud of is the fact that it's not just environmentally safe, it's environmentally beneficial. The best thing that can happen to hypochlorous acid is it gets to the water system because it kills the biofilm, which all the chemicals we use in and around our bodies and homes will inevitably do so. None of them that I'm aware of, except for this product, actually benefit the environment with each and every use. And we're proud of that. I will say, as you know, we've expanded our SKUs already here this year. We have some products that aren't incorporating hypochlorous acid, but all of our products are committed to that core tenet and core foundational element, which is all natural. We put all of our ingredients on every label. There's nothing hidden. There's no other ingredient identification. All of them are safe for humans, for kids, for pets, and all of them benefit the environment with each and every use.
It really is amazing to think about a product that you don't have to worry it might get into the environment, or worry that the dog might lick his bowl after a little spray gets in it, or it's a game changer. It's a complete game changer, and you're having some success. Tell us a little bit about how things are going from a business standpoint.
We are kind of on a ride right now. So we've had an exceptional last quarter after we launched. Typical startup, we had some bumps as we got started a little over a year ago at this time. Getting the production facility, it's all here in Kansas. Everything is done here in Kansas. So we produce the chemistries, we distribute them here now throughout the country. And so the thing that I'm most proud of is not just the SKUs and our ability to go into homes and help them ditch the traditional chemicals and switch to all natural, environmentally beneficial solutions. I'm proud of our subscription rate. So we have more and more people every day, and it really looks like that proverbial, hockey stick that all startups look for as far as subscription rates, which tells me that our customers really love our products. and are looking for us to continue to bring additional SKUs and additional products that hold true to our mission. Because in many ways, our mission is our product. So going to homes, going into people's most intimate environments, educating them on what's there, what the dangers are to those products, the fact that they're not even as effective as our products, and then helping them ditch those products and switch to products that they can feel not only proud of as far as the effectiveness, but feel incredibly safe for everyone around them, their kids, as I said, their pets, and everyone else.
It is kind of a fascinating thing because so
Yeah.
much of what we use around the house is toxic.
Yeah.
We use it. We wear masks maybe to apply gloves, right, to stay
Yeah.
safe, and hypochlorous acid is something that you can literally put on your hands. You can put it on your face. Uh,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is a totally different deal.
It's actually made by your body. So your body and my body make and manufacture hypochlorous acid. What we have discovered at Emerald Prairie is the ability to make it at scale and distribute it. So when you get an infection, your body will make hypochlorous acid, which is why it is, really nature's disinfectant and cleaner. We've just discovered a way to make it at scale. And so, yeah, to your point, it's insane to me that almost every cleaning product that you have underneath your sink, many of the cosmetic products that you have in your bathrooms have warning labels on them. It's insane to me that 210 kids will go to the ER in the US today because they're poisoned by the chemicals that their parents keep underneath their kitchen sinks. We buy these products to protect us. We buy these products to clean our homes, and they are literally making people sick and unfortunately, in some rare cases, killing people. And it's unnecessary. Science and technology have evolved to a place. It's one of the beautiful things about the way this all has evolved. Science and technology have evolved now to where we can make a product that is as natural and safe as your own human body, yet incredibly powerful at doing the things that we are historically buying chemicals that have, quaternary ammonium compounds in them, fragrances, phthalates, phenols, sodium hypochlorite. Bleach is an incredibly toxic and dangerous product. Ammonia, ethanolamines, formaldehyde releasers, and synthetic dyes and colorants. And we just fundamentally believe that it's unnecessary. We know that it's unnecessary. We know that it's dangerous, and we know there's a better way. And because of that, we're not just proud of the products that we're able to bring forward at this point. We're really excited about them because we do view this as a real movement toward products that are, we compromise nothing as far as effectiveness, and yet they are still incredibly safe, powerful, and again, not just environmentally safe, they benefit the environment. That is kind of the win-win-win, the rare triple win that we're all looking for in all of our businesses. So here we are.
It is amazing. I remember as a young man working in a restaurant early in my career, and we had all these cleaning supplies that you're talking about, a little more maybe concentrated, but as I recall, we had a good supply of ammonia and bleach for cleaning things, and you know where I'm going with this, right?
Yes.
Some folks will not, but one of the team one night got enthusiastic about cleaning up a problem and mixed the bleach and the ammonia, and it immediately emits a very toxic gas that in the air, right? It's the kind of thing that can kill you. I think we had to evacuate the restaurant.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, and that's in every home. In almost every home, there's bleach and ammonia right there.
In every home. There's been a just recently, last couple of years, and we're really using it as one of our foundational kind of educational elements. There's been a peer-reviewed study out of the Bergen Institute that actually just looked at daily access and exposure to household cleaners. So not commercial, just people at home, men and women that are using household cleaners on a regular basis in and around their home. And the powerful and really scary piece of that is their lung capacity was parallel to a two pack a day smoker after 20 years of just access to the household cleaners that we all have. And again, the point that I want to make sure comes out is that those products work for sure. So I'm not suggesting they don't. They are incredibly dangerous, and they are endocrine impact, hormone impact, lung capacity, lung function impact. In some cases, carcinogenic and cause cancers, and it's unnecessary. You don't need them. We can bring forward a suite of products that you can switch those out with and move to a world where you're just as effective doing what you want to, and just in the opposite as far as safety. You are actually safe. As I said, you said, on some of our marketing materials, we're actually spraying it in our mouth. It's made by your body, so it's very safe to use. And to your point also, I think with regard to cleaners at restaurants or in our homes, if you actually read the labels, which unfortunately very few do, it usually indicates that you should not touch those places for 5 minutes or more after spraying. Which nobody does. We spray them and our kids put their hands on them, or our dogs lick the table. But there's a reason why those warning labels are there.
Yeah, it's crazy scary. Now, the reality is you have decided to do a crowdfunding campaign on WeFunder.
We have.
Tell us about what led you to this conclusion, this strategy for raising some of your capital.
I appreciate you asking that, because it is such a journey for me. I've in past startups, I've been fortunate to be part of some really successful startups that we hadn't raised capital this way. And we were in a fortunate place where we could raise capital in more traditional manners, or more, historically common manners. But this was the right way for us to do it, in part because with a consumer product, we are running this effort with the absolute intent of getting our products into users' hands, because we know that once we get them into their hands, they'll use them, they'll replace other products with them, and they'll use them again and again and again. And the benefit is we'll be making the world a better place as we do that. So we looked at a lot of different avenues to raise capital. Really, this one resonated with us, with the ability to be present and connected and engaged with a lot of users, to get feedback, which we're absolutely looking for. This is as much a marketing and a go-to-market strategy as it is a capital raise for us, because we are so proud of the products and so excited to get people to use them. And so, typical, I think, probably to others, those that get involved in this effort will be getting products, and we'll be looking immediately for feedback from them, because we want that feedback.
This is kind of a rare and special opportunity for people to invest in a company where they can buy the products today, right now. This isn't something we have to wait for.
No.
This isn't a Kickstarter campaign where you're pre-ordering something that someone might make in 2 years.
Yeah.
You could go on, order the product today on the website, and invest on the WeFunder page on the same day, in the same 10 minutes.
That's right. That's right. And all from, I'm also proud of, we've had a lot of user feedback thus far. We've got a sunflower on our labels, which is the state flower of Kansas. So I think people love and appreciate the fact that we've got a 15,000 square foot facility in Kansas. We are creating the purest water, which is the really key secret to the chemistry that we have, and distributing it right from there. And so we really embrace that kind of Kansas mentality, that Midwest, stay connected to our users, stay connected to our investors, stay connected to everybody in and around the brand, listen to them. We make adjustments from time to time based off that feedback. And this is, as I said, the movement is the product, the mission, the movement, the journey that we're on together with everybody that uses our solutions. That is the product, and something I'm really proud to be part of. It is a life dream. It's been incredibly fun for me personally.
Oh, that's great. Well, listen, Matt, we got to take a quick break. Forgive me, but folks, we're here today with Matt Condon. He's the founder of Emerald Prairie Home. This is a company that has created radically safe home products that are better in so many ways, including being just as effective as traditional products that are harmful and toxic. And they're raising capital on WeFunder. So you can not only buy the products today, you can invest in the business today. This is an exciting opportunity. I invite you to take a look at both opportunities. I know I certainly will. I want to invite you now to be patient with us. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll talk to Matt about his superpower. So stick around.
You don't need a pitch deck. You need a following. Because in this era, the crowd is the capital. Raise from your fans. Turn customers into shareholders. Launch your round on your terms. Dealmaker. Equity crowdfunding for the new era.
Digital Niche Agency is the top investor acquisition agency. DNA has helped founders raise over 9 figures via regulated investment crowdfunding with a 3-pronged strategy using digital advertising, content marketing, and strategic outreach. Book a call today.
SuperCrowd 25, where innovation meets impact.
18 hours of live content, 5 platforms, 1 global audience.
Join the largest event for regulated investment crowdfunding. Live pitches, expert panels, real change.
August 21st and 22nd.
Scan the code or visit thesupercrowd25.com to register free today.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Devin. I'm your host of SuperCrowd Presents Superpowers for Good, and our guest today is Matt Condon. He's the founder of Emerald Prairie Home, which is an amazing company building safe cleaning products and other personal care items that you can buy today, right now. They're for sale, but so much safer than some of the conventional alternatives that use or incorporate or simply are ammonia or bleach. It's incredibly great stuff. But we're going to shift gears now to talk to Matt about his superpower. Stick around. You don't want to miss this. Matt, you have had really a remarkable career. You accomplished some impressive things, and I'm grateful, among other things, that you would take time to be on the show today. I know you're busy. But what is your superpower? What's driven your success?
I think what has driven my success, I was thinking about this as we talked about it earlier, and success is such even a word that I'm a little bit uncomfortable with because so many people obviously always play a role in anyone's success. And that's certainly held true for me with my family, my wife, my 4 kids, my siblings, my parents. I think, though, the superpower, as I think about it and really try to articulate it, is not a hubris, but a belief and a commitment to taking like passion products and turning them into businesses. And that sounds a little cliche, but it's really not for me. I've been so fortunate in my career to go through a number of different efforts where I wasn't really focused on the sales revenue as much as doing something and investing my time and treasure and resources into things that I really believed in, that the world needed. Because I think capitalism is the most powerful engine of good in the world. And so when you can align those realities and bring a product or services or technology in my career that actually do good, oftentimes for populations of people that weren't getting access to those resources or those good solutions and products, and build around that core foundational element. I've been in and around people that have had success, financial success, defined solely by income, and that hasn't been the career that I've chosen, although it's been one that I've been blessed to be a part of through my different offerings, and that is in part largely based off the people that support me and have always supported me. They've always, let's risk it again. I have a high risk tolerance. Let's go try to change the world with this offering. Let's try to change the world with this product. Let's try to change the world with this service, this software, this technology. And it's been a beautiful kind of collaboration between my own risk tolerance and what I want to do with my life and those that have supported or been around me, cheering me on. as I've been able to accomplish those things. And I'm immensely thankful for the fact that, by whatever way we kind of define it, I've been able to achieve levels of success, but it's always been with things that I'm really proud of. And that I know that when people look behind the curtains and look at every element, they will also be proud of what we were able to do. And that certainly is held true with Emerald Prairie as well. Like, I'm incredibly proud of what we're doing. I think we have a chance to change the world. And I think we have a chance to build a really beautiful, powerful business during that process. And that has been part and parcel of every one of my efforts since I got out of school 20 some years ago.
That is an amazing superpower. I wonder if you could describe one of your ventures that and its origin as a passion project, so that we have that as sort of an anecdote. We can see that how that path is executed.
Yeah, so I grew up, I won't bore you with my whole history, but I grew up as a farm kid. The last of 7 kids, we farmed several thousand acres of corn in Iowa. And I got a real appreciation for the hard business partnerships, the farmers, their wives, that those partnerships that do incredibly important things for this country. As I went through, I played football in college, and I went and worked at some professional institutes. I got a chance to go to grad school. I got a chance to go to law school. It was always really important to me, and health was always a part of our lives, right? All of our lives, health is a part of that. As I got out of grad school and law school, I had seen really the best healthcare offerings, especially in the musculoskeletal space, being offered to professional athletes. And I got a chance to work with them. But I realized that those injuries were manifesting with the labor workforce all around the country as well. The farmers, the firefighters, the police officers, the men and women that more represented culturally what I grew up with than a lot of the people that I was hanging out with at some of the greatest professional athlete institutes in the world. And I wanted to bring that level of technology, sophistication, and quality to them. And so as I got out of grad school and law school, and as I became a lawyer, I, instead of going and working at a law firm, started a group of facilities that became one of the largest of their kind in the U.S. that provided exceptional healthcare services to men and women that build our roads, build our buildings, fight our fires, and protect our streets. So specifically in the workers' compensation space, we raised the caliber of quality that they experienced. We raised the physical and functional outcome that came out as a result of that. And we made the world a better place. And we changed lives. And it was a very successful venture from a financial standpoint. But I think, that even saying that almost belittles the fact that people lived better lives after experiencing those clinics than they would have had we not existed. And that is what drove my intensity and passion around adding more clinics and more clinics. And that's just what, the next company I went to kind of did that at a larger scale, all with the same intention, like do good, build a company, but be really proud when people look behind the curtains at what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a profound principle. I admire that. We have time for just one super quick tip. How can we be more like Matt Condon, especially in this area of trying to convert passion projects into a business? Many entrepreneurs and change makers listening want to know.
Shut all the noise down. And this is another journey and process that I've been. But I think even with regard, when I look at like what we're doing at Emerald Prairie, read the labels. Read what's going on in your life. Stop all the noise that lets us do things quickly and not really care and think about the long-term impact of what's going on, but really spend some time and understand what's going on in and around our environment. That's true for obviously the products we use. It's true for the relationships we have with our loved ones and the people that we care about. But if you can shut the noise down and really focus on the core things that are very important to you, health, wellness, your spiritual life, if that's part of who you are, like focus on those things that make your life more enjoyable and that will provide a platform to sustain that for decades forward. That has been what has driven so much of my just internal peace with every effort I've been a part of.
Boy, as my life just feels frantic right now with busyness and distractions, that message is so tantalizing. I got to work on that. I got to shut it out. I got to be deliberate. It's got to be me. I got to take responsibility for it. But thank you so much, Matt. Appreciate you being here. Before we wrap up, take 15 seconds, tell people how they can learn more, how they can get your products, and how they can invest.
Well, certainly the WeFunder link, which is here, is one way. Go to the website. You can look at information there. We have, as I said, subscriptions. We have a bunch of information there that you can see and look and go to. But I would also encourage you to the conversation we just had. And make part of that parallel that start with really looking at the things around your house. Look at the things in your cabinet and really understand. And there are resources on our website that can help you understand what those chemicals mean, what the dangers are, and what the alternatives are. And I certainly encourage everybody to really take stock and do that in a really meaningful way.
Excellent. Matt, thank you for being with us. We wish you every success.
Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much.
Alrighty now, let's do some good.